Welcome to the island paradise of Antigua. One of the twin islands that make up the country of Antigua and Barbuda, Antigua is the sailing capital of the Caribbean, where the island's culture is a vibrant blend of African and indigenous influences, reflected in its music, food, and festivals like Carnival and Antigua Sailing Week. Colonized by the British in 1632 for centuries, historical sites like Shirley Heights offer insights into the island's colonial past. From waking up to the distant sound of crashing waves through our window, swimming in Stingray City by noon, and witnessing the sky ignite at sunset during dinner to end our days, this is Antigua. Alright guys, we just arrived and we are so excited. Antigua has been on the top of our travel Caribbean bucket list for the longest while, and what better way to do it than for our 2-year anniversary. We can't wait. Let's go! We just got settled into the hotel, and usually we'd be easing into vacation mode, but we want to make the most out of our 6 days here on the island. One of the first things you'll notice about Antigua is the beaches. The ocean here is this dreamy, crystal clear turquoise that seriously looks unreal. We're here at Dickinson Bay, the sun is out and we're ready to deep dive into that water.
Alright, so we're walking on the beach and we found this red photo booth. So we're gonna make some business calls.
If you're in Antigua, don't skip this photo spot at Saboni Beach Club. And trust me, pack the sunscreen. The sun here does not play.
Alright, so we took some pictures.
Now we're finally going for a swim. Y'all, the water is so cold. I'm gonna just dive right in.
She was a mermaid.
Oh, this feels so good. Y'all, the water feels amazing. It's like literally kind of like a blue, but it's so clear. So we're gonna like soak up the sun, get some vitamin C, and I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna enjoy this. Bye. Okay, 10 out of 10 experience. Dickinson Bay gave us just what we needed to start this vacation. Alright guys, this is where we will be having our 2-year anniversary dinner. Josiah and I rushed back from being in that water to get ready. It's officially 2 years today that Josiah and I have been married. Look at where we're going for dinner. It's so cute. We had a private dinner on the beach. No vlogging, just a romantic time. We had a 5-course meal with some wine and a walk on the beach. And of course, we ended the night with some adventure. We just happened to be walking, taking a walk on the beach. And we literally stumbled upon this guy. So Josiah, y'all didn't know, he's a crab catcher from since birth. This boy has, anytime there's a crab around, he will try to pick it up. So if you get bite now, a blue crab specific. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Alright guys, what do you want to name him? Comment below. What do you want to name this big ass crab? Okay, we're gonna take him to our hotel and cook him.
No, we're not. Our first night in Antigua, action-packed to say the least. The next day, we got a private driver and the whole van to ourselves to go across to the next side of the island to visit the famous Shirley Heights lookout. Other than the sun, sea and sand, the island also has a rich land life full of history, culture and stunning views. Alright y'all, so we took a quick pit stop to Crab Hole Liquors. It's like a small little supermarket. So I went to get his alcohol souvenir. However, I'm gonna go look for some sunscreen because sunscreen at the hotel we're at literally costs like 35 US is the cheapest sunscreen, which is absurd. Right y'all, I found the sunscreen and I found the catch. Also, there's a ton of local snacks.
Okay,
this is my favorite plantain chips ever.
If you all grew up in Trinidad, you know you had this for lunch in primary school. Driving across the island gave us a whole new perspective. Just cruising, stopping by some spots with nice views, and local jewelry vendors along the way, taking it all in.
It took us about 45 minutes driving to get to Shirley Heights. Immediately, we heard a steel pan band as we entered, and the view was hands down breathtaking. And fun fact, it used to be a military lookout and signal station back in the 18th century and has now turned into a popular spot where tourists and locals gather for live steel pan music, barbecue, and dancing while overlooking the sunset. Now, let's talk about one of my favorite things, Antigua's food. Right now, we're about to bust down some barbecue chicken with plantains right off the grill. Whether you're craving something spicy, sweet, or smoky, the food scene here will not disappoint. So every Sunday, there are a bunch of locals and tourists who come literally flocking to Shirley Heights just to catch this stunning sunset. The place has gotten so much fuller since we just arrived. Like, look at this. So something that we've been seeing a lot of here in Antigua is a bunch of mongoose. So let's see, Josiah's been like obsessed with them and he's been wanting to initially catch them, but then was gently, politely told not to touch them because they can be very dangerous. I mean, his wife also told him that, but you know, he needed someone else to tell him. Yeah, call them.
Mongoose, come out.
Why did you say, mongoose, come out, like that? Shirley Heights is a must-visit spot on your next trip to Antigua. Between the food, live steel pan, jewelry vendors, and of course, the people, the energy was nothing less than inviting, making it one of our top spots to visit on the island. Alright guys, we just finished a quick workout. Now we're heading back to the room. We're gonna get ready, grab breakfast real quick, and then we're gonna be doing an island tour. First stop, Stingray City. Let's go. When we got there, they gave us a safety briefing, and then we took a quick 15-minute boat ride to the feeding area for the stingrays. There are 3 different feeding times that you can select visiting: 9 a.m., 11 a.m., and 1 p.m. We chose the earliest option, welcoming the warmth of the morning sun. Okay guys, we're at Stingray City. And as soon as we arrived, the stingrays were already there, waiting for us to swim with them, but mostly to be fed. I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely scary at first, because let's be real, we all remember what happened to Steve Irwin with these little guys. But surprisingly, they turned out to be way friendlier than expected. They weren't aggressive at all, just hungry. And if you're still nervous, don't worry. The team of guides who went with us were super knowledgeable and reassuring. They knew exactly what they were doing, walked us through everything, and were incredibly patient with all of our questions. And we even got to feed them. Yet another 10 out of 10 experience. Stingray City is a spot everyone should visit at least once. We arrived scared and left wanting more. Stingray City, we will be back. We then met up with our island tour guide, Mr. Brown, to take us around the island.
My name is Marai Brown, aka Blackstar. Welcome to Antigua. Antigua is the most beautiful place in the world. Most importantly, the most friendliest and peacefulest place. We love people. Always remember that, alright? If an alien come here, we welcome him too.
We are here at Devil's Bridge and we are looking out at the Atlantic Ocean. The wind is so strong and the water is really rough, but it's absolutely beautiful out here.
Now, in Devil's Bridge, right? Devil's Bridge is a place that's very spiritual. There are a lot of spirits up here, you understand? The donkeys love to come up here and hang out tonight.
That was really scary.
You definitely don't want to follow in nothing like this, right? I tell you, this water is mad today, you know what I mean? Right? The Atlantic Ocean, never forgiving water. Sometimes you just hear this blow, right? Like a raging demon on in there, right?
Alright y'all, now we've been carried to a local shop and apparently it's the best food in Antigua, local food, so let's try it. After eating till we were stuffed, Mr. Brown carried us to pick our own dessert, an activity pretty familiar to us as we grew up with mango trees in our backyards back in Trinidad and Tobago.
Hi, get him on. Good job.
Oh, you did that.
Yeah, man.
So cool.
Nice.
We just picked some mango. They're called
Kidney.
kidney mangoes. So
Kidney
the next sweetest
mango.
mango next to Julie.
Jewel, yeah. All these trees are hundreds of years old. This tree, all these trees. When I die, my grandkids is gonna come eat off of this tree. Their grandkids is gonna come and eat off of this tree. You know what I mean?
We then toured all the best beaches along the west side of the island. Swimming, relaxing, grabbing food from beachside spots. The vibe was really lively but still laid back. Just that perfect mix of energy and relaxation you'd expect in Antigua.
Right, that's the sleeping Indian over there. Right? You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
I think you'll progressively saw me tan throughout this vlog.
Although we didn't swim in every single beach we visited, Mr. Brown made sure our experience at Lovers Bay was a memorable one.
Most importantly, we as husbands want to be in the in zone, not the doghouse. Do remember this, okay?
So he took our camera to direct his own romantic short film, with Josiah and I as the main characters.
So now, right, they are going to write something special in the sun, right? So now, I'm going to take the camera over. The big daddy over here. The big daddy, you're going to do the honors, okay? Right? Look. Right? So this is your pen right here. Right? Don't worry, we got the flowers. Right? Right? Now give her a kiss, buddy. Stick the kiss. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move here. Don't move. Beautiful. All right. This next one now, right? Take his shoes off. Right, hold each other's hands. Alright, action. Alright, stop guys. Look at each other, naturally. Alright, come in for the kiss. Hold up. Beautiful, stop there, don't move. I got you. Alright, action. Alright, come in for the kiss. You continue, don't move it. Continue, continue. Don't stop, don't stop. Happy anniversary, guys. Alright, I'm done with you.
I've fallen in love with Josiah 100 times more just now. I didn't even realize that was gonna happen. So come on out here, guys.
To end the day, we sat in the car by the beach, drank some fresh young coconut water, and munched on Antigua's famous black pineapple before we headed back to our hotel for a relaxed night, prepping for our day trip out on the water the next morning.
It was really good.
Actually, real nice.
Probably one of the best pineapples I've had. Yeah, definitely. This is something you have to try when you come here. Black pineapple. Alright guys, so we did the island tour, we went to Stingray City, and now it's time for us to explore the waters of Antigua. We're here heading to Cades Reef first up. Gonna snorkel for a bit, hang out, chill, and then come back up. So let's go.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you!
This was a half-day excursion out to Cades Reef, sailing past even more of Antigua's coastline. Antigua actually has 365 beaches, one for every day of the year. The ride was smooth, just gliding across the Caribbean Sea, and of course, Josiah brought his film camera to capture some shots along the way.
I'm a bit scared, but I'm about to jump into the water. Okay, we just got back from snorkeling and it was an absolutely mind-blowing experience. I got to see a bunch of fishes, stingrays, and thankfully no sharks.
what you have in your hair?
Ton of seaweed.
Seaweed
But that's okay,
in
that's
your
just part of
hair.
it, y'all. If you look out, you'll see where the waves are crashing. That's where the Atlantic meets the Caribbean Sea. So cool that we get to be there snorkeling at Cades Reef. Okay, y'all, so we are at Deep Bay. So we are in the shade because we've already gotten our tan and we just don't want to get burnt anymore, because then we've already gotten burnt, just as whole nose is red. Thank you so much to Antigua and Barbuda Tourism. You all treated us amazing. We had the best experience touring the waters of Antigua and getting to snorkel at Cades Reef with tropical adventure tours. If you're interested in coming to Antigua and Barbuda, make sure to check out their website right here. You can book your tours, experiences and adventures all in one spot. So go check them out for all things Antigua. Now let's get back to the vlog. It is our last day here in Antigua, and of course we have to end it off with a bang. So first we are headed a little bit clearly doesn't read the stay sign because he just slipped. We want to end it off with a bang. So it is 7:30 in the morning. We are going to yoga. We are late though, but we're going to yoga, and we're going to head to the beach to ride some horses. Let's go.
All right, so these two were absolutely fantastic in today's yoga session. And I got to shout out my brother right here. Really good flexibility for a man, because, you know, us as men, we don't stretch a lot. So shout out to him. She was perfect. She wants to take my job. But don't tell her, don't tell her. They were fantastic.
Now we are heading to a different beach somewhere close to Dickinson Bay to go horse riding. Time as an adult riding a horse. Yo, I'm riding a horse by the sea. I did not think this was gonna happen on this trip. I'm actually really impressing myself because I'm fully holding this vlog camera on one hand, my phone on my lap, on the back of the horse, and riding with one hand. We just got back from horse riding. Yeah, that was like an invigorating experience. I feel like you fully echoed when you said that. We're gonna grab some breakfast real quick and then head back to the room and then say goodbye to Antigua. So it was great. It was great. Okay, so we are now on the flight back to the US. Antigua, you were great to us. We had such a good time.
Those vibes, man.
Yeah.
My nose peeling.
I love not being burned, but I like the tan. Yeah. Okay, well, we got someone next to us, so let me go.
Looking back on our time in Antigua, it really was everything we needed. Adventure, rest, and those little moments in between that you don't plan for but remember the most. From sailing across the Caribbean Sea to feeding stingrays, catching sunset at Shirley Heights, and exploring hidden beaches, Antigua gave us memories that feel as vivid now as they did in the moment. It's not just the views, it's the vibe, the people, the energy of the island. And we're already counting down until we can come back. If you've been thinking about visiting, don't overthink it. Book the flight, take the trip. Some places really do live up to the dream. And if you enjoyed this vlog, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because we have a lot more adventures coming your way.